Country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
What if I told you that heartbreak you endured, the heartbreak we went through was exactly what we asked for? What if I told you we begged for it, pleaded for it, prayed for it? What if that was God answering our prayers? See, everybody think God is this genie in a bottle. You rub it, make a wish, and it'll come true. No, God will show you through lessons. He is not a lottery ticket. God is a man of many miracles. He can wave his hand and relieve you of your sickness. Why don't you see that's what God has done for you? You ask God for courage. He lines you up face to face with your fears. You ask for wisdom. He gave you lessons to learn from. You ask for growth. God buried you underneath the dirt, the soil for you to grow out of. So why don't you think when you prayed for peace, when you begged for peace, God was going to remove every single person in your life who did not bring you some? The problem is you thought you knew his plan. You thought you knew who would be around. People say, be careful of what you pray for. No, be prepared for what it is you pray for. And understand that if God can remove that one person you thought would never leave, God can surely bring you that one person you thought would never come.
Ooh, 1-800-920-1580. That was Dimitri. Let me say, Dimitri Wiley on Instagram, correct? Let me just say, the dude who checked Cam Newton, enlighten me. I don't listen. Yeah, tell me, how did he check Cam Newton? Oh, he talks about what I talk about. A little bit, Paquito. We might want to reach out to the brother and bring him on here. Because he was cooking. I didn't know. Welcome to the second hour, man. We've come full circle, man. You know, what's the melody? Whether you guys know this or not, Andy and I are engaged in a battle. A music battle. You know, he started his off, Jamaica funk. Then he gonna hit me hard with the James Brown Payback. It's almost an undefeated track. That's like Mike Tyson in the 90s.
Play with it. You better hit the floor.
Okay, Andy, you get the praise break. But don't front, though. My records... Come on, Zap. So rough, so tough. And what was my second record? Oh, my second record is coming up. Yeah. I don't play with this battle stuff, yeah? He said, let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is on fire. We have an incredible topic tonight. It's very nuanced. It's multi-directional. It's multi-dimensional, right? But we play this music because we know it's a tough pill to swallow, right? 2 hours of pressure that causes you to look inward. Tonight's topic, nah, I'ma stay. Not namaste, the divine in me sees the divine in you. No, this is nah, I'ma stay. Because familiar toxicity is better than unfamiliar health. Nah, I'ma stay. We on fire tonight. If you want to join the discussion, don't do like Leroy. Join and then hang up. Give us a time limit to get to him. We spoiled Leroy. Is that what happened? A little bit. We said, Leroy, come in here and talk all the mess you want to talk. Leroy done got to the point where he yelling over me now. No, that ain't it. So I said, Leroy, Lord. Next time, Leroy, be ready. 1-800-920-1580. Let me get back to Callie Soul from Denver, Colorado. She was sharing something that was of immense importance. Let me ask you.
Yes.
To go even deeper on this. Have you ever dated a trauma fit? Someone who fit your trauma? Someone, that actually made your trauma make sense even to yourself? Have you dated someone like that? Where it was a fit, a trauma fit, their trauma fit your trauma and vice versa?
Yes, I think that was my previous relationship. I remember I called in probably about 2 years ago and I said, I think that this person is secure attached. But I now see it wasn't secure attachment. It felt like secure attached to me because his trauma matched my trauma. He was complete opposite of me.
Well, it could have been a couple of things. You do know that an avoidant or an anxious or a fearful avoidant, disorganized person that is unaware of their attachment and not actually working on their attachment issues, wounds, whatever you want to call it. We're not pathologizing, but you do know they have the power to pull a secure person into their attachment style and vice versa. If they loosen up, a dismissive person, an anxious person, or even a fearful avoidant or disorganized person can be pulled secure. So none of these attachment styles are kind of like locked in, like bedrock. They're going to stay the same. You can be pulled out of security and into insecurity and vice versa. So I'm just offering that. But I will say this, Callie, you've come a long way. You doing the work.
Amen to that.
I can see it. Andy, outside of Cal, we got a few. Now, all of the sisters that call in here are pretty transparent. But Callie, she lays it on the table like it's Thanksgiving dinner. She let it out. She tell us what's going on. And I'm not saying that's prerequisite, but we are in awe, especially with the negative narrative that sisters are not accountable. We cannot say that about Callie Soul. Is that not right, Callie? Where you
I
go?
try to be as accountable as I can be. I'm here.
We know we only getting a little bit. This is an iceberg right here. You giving us the tip of the iceberg. We know that there's something under the water. We know.
Well, yeah. We don't need to get on the radio and air the whole laundromat out, right?
And that's not required. But the question about this topic is, at this stage of your development, are you going to stay? And if you leave, what will be the reasons for why you would leave?
No, I'm not going to stay at this point. And the reasons why I would leave at this point is just like knowing that the growth journey is over. And sometimes that's hard, right? Because I think that was what kept me the extra 3 years was I convinced myself, I can work on this. We can work on this. We can work on that. things can be adjusted.
Mm-hmm.
But when I seen that we would be lying to ourselves to convince ourselves that we could make some of the adjustments that need to be made, then it's like, no, you now we're wasting time.
But you know what you just did?
Playing.
You know what you just did right now?
What?
You
what did I do?
revealed part of what I've been talking about in this show, especially at the beginning of the first hour. I was saying most people move in relationship from a linear strategy-based approach. Listen to what I'm about to say. When we say, oh, we can work on this, there's an end goal and an expectation affixed to that, right? I don't talk about working on ourselves, right? People don't understand that that's strategy. See, working is doing. Let me do something to change the situation. Healing is doing nothing while not judging the situation. I'm not talking about being in a relationship with an abusive, violent person. I'm talking about a relationship that is struggling to maintain connection because we're not real. We're not authentic. There's no space for truth in the relationship. So the moment things feel off, right, we tend to pull back or we tend to chase or we do both, right? So what I'm saying is here, well, let's work on it. Why? The end goal is maybe you want to keep it. Maybe you don't want it, you don't want entropy to seep in and you don't want the relationship to break down, right? Oh, so let's do something about it. Nobody taught you how to be in the relationship. So working turns into strategy. And we all know strategy is manipulation. This is me working. If I do this, boom, I'll be able to impress, get some type of response, some type of validation. She gets what she wants. I get what I worked on it. See? Do you see?
I do see what you're talking about.
Yes.
My situation was different.
Talk to me.
We were both standing. Our relationship was the equivalent of standing under a pear tree wishing for apples.
Oh, God, I got it.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Like, this is not it. But because the aesthetic was so...
Y'all look good. Y'all look good together.
We looked good together. And the energy, like energetically, we vibed very well together. But then when it came to the anatomic thing, that was another you sitting up under a pear tree wishing for apples, and apples are not coming from this tree.
Listen, don't
no
do
matter
that.
How much you...
Don't do that. See, I see what you did right there. Don't do that, right?
No, I did that, and it's okay. You're going to be all right.
Callie, come on. I love it. Go ahead.
That's real. We do that, though. We treat our relationships and people in our lives like clothes or shoes. You know you don't fit no size 8. But you going to try to fit a size 8 knowing you need to get a 10. And it's like, oh, well, I could just lose some weight. No, it's like, nah, get a 10. Fine. It's okay. We do that with our relationships. We want to make things fit that aren't meant to fit. And, you're innocent. Fortunately, God will let you continue as long as you want to. Until you get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Until you get sick and tired.
To that point, you're like,
so,
okay.
Does the fatigue come from the performance?
Absolutely.
So
my nervous system was inflamed so much that my body started to react and be sick. But that was the dis-ease in my mind beginning to cause disease in my body because I wasn't listening to spirit.
So
I was doing what I wanted to do.
And I'm listening to you and you're educating me. I need you to understand that. So in my mind, I'm going, people have gotten so good at lying that it's virtually without force. But listening to what you said right now, it starts that way until they begin to lose the energy necessary to maintain the performance. So the beginning of the performance could last 3, 4, 5 years. But as the
adrenaline,
yes, the longer it goes, or based on the amount of resources a person may have, what they do for you, how they support you in certain things, right? So it could last a little while, right? But the longer you got to get up and put on the pantomime face, right? There is a buildup of the energy that is required. You start to lose access to that energy, and this is where the fatigue may come in. Is that what you're saying, or is that close to how you were framing it?
Yeah, that's absolutely what I'm saying. Like, I think there are people that I don't know, maybe they got so much adrenaline that they could carry it on for a lifetime. There's people that have stayed together, the I'ma stay for a lifetime.
I'ma
and
stay.
they just get to pick it around, right?
Wow.
And as long as nobody finds out, or sometimes somebody finds out and y'all figure out a workaround with that. Like, okay, well, just don't bring no babies home, or don't bring no diseases home to me, right? You've heard that happen before.
Wow.
And it's like, well, why y'all still, if both of you are displeased in this situation, why continue? Some folks do it for the kids. Some folks, it's like, well, financially, we can't afford to be apart. Or I know this person will rake me over the coals financially. Maybe there's a career or a business attached to it. But people find the energy to keep on tap dancing.
I love it.
Keep on performing.
I love it. Cali Soul, we love you, girl. We love you, child. I
love you too.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, Andy. Put the right music on. I'm telling Cali Soul I love her, man. Come on, man. Put something on.
What's Andy gonna play? Y'all battling.
Put some beautiful, like, Cali fine as hell, man. Put some chocolate on, man. We got chocolate songs for Cali. Put something Jodeci.
Put Shea Butter Baby on.
Shea?
I
don't know who Shea Butter.
Yeah.
I know who Cocoa Butter is. Listen, man, we love Cali Soul. She call in here and she show out from time to time. And we feel real good about the truth she be sharing. One time for Cali Soul. Everybody give her this record. Let's go.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar. Let's get it on.
Andy, don't be playing music like this. You're going to get everybody in trouble now.
Hey, we appreciate you, Cali. Guess what you did?
Yes, sir. Brought Denver in the house. Thank
Denver
you so much.
in the building. Listen, when we come forward, trust me, we got a lot more to talk about. We going to Houston, Texas. Let's get it.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-478-6430 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-478-6430. That's 800-478-6430. What do you have to lose? Call 800-478-6430. Again, 800-478-6430.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Michael's Daughter Foundation is dedicated to inspiring youth and resilience through storytelling, arts, filmmaking, and enrichment programs for youth and families in under-resourced communities and system-impacted individuals. The Michael's Daughter Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit providing free and low-cost arts programs to youth and families from under-resourced communities, both system-impacted youth and those affected by the incarceration of a loved one. 1 in 43 children in America have a parent incarcerated. 70% of those children are expected to end up in prison. Through filmmaking, animation, theater, and writing, they help young people express themselves, build confidence, and imagine new possibilities. Beyond the arts, they offer financial literacy workshops, emergency support, and scholarships. Because thriving takes more than talent, it takes access. To learn more about the impact of Michael Daughters Foundation and how you can be a part of the movement, please visit their website, michaelsdaughterfoundation.com. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. Not just knee deep, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. The girl's a freak, the girl never misses a beat, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Someone can feel your love completely and still not be able to let it change them. This isn't about somebody who doesn't feel what you're able to give. It is also not about them not caring enough or just being indifferent. This is about someone who has felt everything that you have given them. The support, consideration, attunement. Who knew exactly what they had in you, and in their most honest moments tell you that what you have given them is the realest thing that they have ever experienced. And still, nothing changed. They still pulled away. They still chose distance. They were also consistently inconsistent. And there is such a deep layer of grief that comes in being able to recognize that this kind of love does exist and that you are not the problem. This is exactly what unhealed looks like. It is not the absence of feeling. It is the inability to act from it. When somebody hasn't built the internal infrastructure to let a healthy love land, what you have to give will just sit there. And you're going to keep hoping. You might even bet on potential, but you got to bring it back down and match reality. You can honor what it is, what it was, and grieve what it will never be, not make anybody a villain, and have complete appreciation for the lesson and also for what it has served for you in your life. And the most important thing that you can do here is to stop making their behavior about you, because it has everything to do with them.
Hey, Andy, who was that? See, let me just say, just to speak to that, and then I'm gonna go to Attila. How, do you know those people that will sit and wait on you to show up the way they need you to show up so they can open up to you? Right? Like, if you pour love into me, that's a confirmation that you want me. I'm not finna show up and just do, because you not finna play me and use me. Do you see the strategy again, right? Don't you know you change reality by showing up in your true self? You change reality. You don't change reality by sitting back waiting. When you show up as yourself, reality responds to you, the truth of you. Not the, I like you as much as you like me, but I'm not going to show you that until you show me. Then you break up and get the same thing because you haven't addressed it within yourself. Nah, I'ma stay. Nah, I'ma stay. My niece is on the line. Let's get her in here real quick because we're going to carry her over. She got questions to answer. This is her topic. Attila from Houston, Texas, get in here.
What up, though? How are you?
Listen. You went off on the clips. On the what you own? Who started this with you?
Know.
Why you come up with this mess? Now you done came in here with this mess. It's done triggered me.
Well, it's funny you say that because I think I did that like a year ago, that topic, and I just left it in the vault and didn't think nothing about it. And then here we go. Because I'm not a I'm Gon Stay type at all. I don't even know where it came from. I can't tell you.
Nah. I'ma stay. Don't go nowhere, niece. We got work to do. Listen, when we come forward, we going back to Houston, Texas. Y'all should get ready. Who do you think is winning this battle between me and Andy? My two records, you just heard Knee Deep, and you heard Zap, So Rough, So Tough. Andy has, Funkin' for Jamaica, and The Big Payback. Who y'all got? Me and Andy battling right now. When we come forward, more from the VOR.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Black Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson says the city is investing $300 million in affordable housing across Chicago.
With this major investment in Chicago, one that will truly bring stability.
The funding will support 15 developments expected to create more than 1,200 units, with projects planned for the south and west sides and set to begin within the next 18 months. As Artemis 2 orbits Earth on its way around the moon, it's being piloted by Southern California native Victor Glover. The mission marks the first human trip around the moon in over 50 years, and Glover is set to become the first black astronaut to take part in a lunar mission. And rapper Pooh Shiesty has been arrested in connection to an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping fellow rapper Gucci Mane at a Dallas music studio. Federal officials say he and several others are accused of holding victims at gunpoint and forcing one to sign a contract release. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This is an important message from the Mine Safety and Health Administration. Mining fatalities, accidents, and injuries are preventable. Staying alert and focused can keep you safe. Take time, save lives. For more resources, visit MSHA.gov.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready? Drop it! Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
Stay informed with 24/7 power outage alerts from LADWP delivered straight to your phone or email when an outage occurs. Get notified when there's a major outage and again when your power is restored. Track up to 3 neighborhoods, like your home, your workplace, even a family member's. Stay connected. Stay informed. Sign up at ladwp.com/outage alert. That's ladwp.com/outage alert. Sign up today at ladwp.com/outage alert. Getting around LA doesn't have to cost a lot. Metro has fares that fit every budget. 20 free rides for qualified riders through the Life Fare program. Free passes for students with GoPass and affordable options for everyone in between. Wherever you're going, Metro's got you covered. Visit metro.net/fare programs.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return, but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do? My refund, though. I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Paid for by government. The 1986 to 2021 United States Silver Eagle, the first ever U.S. silver dollar minted in 99.9% pure silver and is the best-selling coin in the world. These original and historic silver dollars have ceased production forever. They will never be minted again. For a limited time only, full pound bags of original U.S. government-struck silver dollars are being released to the public. You can own a full pound of original U.S. silver dollar coins featuring Lady Liberty and the heraldic eagle, never to be struck again. Guaranteed. Call now to secure original United States Silver Eagles by the pound. The first U.S. silver dollars ever to be struck in 99.9% pure silver. Plus, receive a free bonus, an American Collector's Pack valued at over $40 and free shipping with every order. Call 1-800-560-6468 now to secure your full pound bag of United States Silver Eagle coins before they are gone. That's 1-800-560-6468.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. These are hard times for housing in America. Too many in our community face barriers to safe housing, behavioral health care, and affirming spaces for healing, particularly those impacted by poverty and stigma or incarceration. Rooted in South LA, Ahmad supports impacted communities through housing, wellness, and leadership development. Ahmad provides culturally responsive, peer-led support from transitional housing and mental health services to leadership development and youth empowerment. They offer safe, affirming houses for youth, transgender women, and formerly incarcerated individuals. Therapy and peer support with a focus on healing trauma in Black communities. HIV prevention and care, free testing, education, and wraparound services for whole person wellness. Standing in the gap with health, housing, and hope. Reach out to Ahmad Institute at 323-569-1610. That's 323-569-1610. Or visit amaad.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
5 days of fun.
Okay.
Now the party didn't start till I walked in, and I probably won't leave until the thing ends. But in the meantime and in between time, if you work your thing, then I work mine. We came here together so we could have fun. Me and you, baby, going one-on-one. Now this is the last chance for us to get off. So either get loose or you ought to get lost. Cause I'm just about ready to do my thing. Cause I'm a stone cold New York rap machine. I'ma give you what I got, and baby, that's plenty. And never has one man rock so many. I'ma make you wet and make you sweat. Just to see how funky you can get. Now when I'm on the mic, I do serve well. And I go by the name of the rapper y'all love.
We still have that desire, that dream that someone is going to come into our lives and love us the way that perhaps a parent didn't love us, or truly understand us in a way that maybe no one has been able to understand us before. Like, we long as human beings to be understood. We long to be seen for who we really are. No one actually wants to have to wear a mask to cover up who we are and our identity with someone else. No one wants to be avoidant. No one wants to be anxious in a relationship. Nobody enters a relationship wanting it to be unhealthy. We want to be understood so badly, more than we actually understand ourselves. And so when we meet someone and we have this experience of falling in love with them, we're having this experience of oneness.
That was Jillian Turiki. Do you see how everything is pointed? We want to be understood. It's pointed outward. Do you understand yourself? Do you even desire to understand yourself? Is the desire to be understood externally more powerful than the desire to understand oneself? Nah, I'ma stay. Because all somebody got to do is perform understanding. Act like they're interested. And next thing you know, you're on relational coding. They get me. And you'll stay. We got callers on the line. I want to get her back in. Come on, Attila. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. So many of us are in chem-misery. Not chemistry, chem-misery. Oh, Lord, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to have to talk about it. But my niece is on the phone, so she has questions.
I don't have questions. I have comments, actually.
I got questions.
You got questions?
Yeah.
Well, before you do that, I got some things to say.
Get it
To
off your
my
chest. Get it off your chest.
Yes.
Go ahead. Let me give you space.
Yes. So I think we have to be honest, right? Our denial of who we are, what we're dealing with, what is stronger than our desire to grow. And I think we just need to admit that.
Don't do that to us. Say
Okay.
it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again. Come on.
Yes. Our denial of who we are, what we are, and more importantly, what is, that's stronger than our desire to grow. And I think we just need to admit that. We want people to see the image that we project, right? But also be able to deal with the truth of what is, but don't acknowledge it. And stay in relationship all at the same time. Please.
Why? So you on what I'm on today? Let's burn it down. Let's just burn it down.
You know me.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
I'm trying to get some people delivered. Okay, I don't care about egos. I don't care about none of that. We gotta do away with that, right?
So
another thing.
They're looking for deliverance from other people that destroy their peace, but they don't understand. They don't have real peace, right?
No one's coming to save you. Yeah. No one is coming to save you. No one. You have to save yourself, and I think that's a very hard lesson. And unfortunately, you have to be put in these scenarios for you to get it. Because, like I said, your denial is stronger than your desire to grow. And because you won't acknowledge that, you're going to constantly find yourself in these different situations, right? And I think, furthermore, our wounds write a script, right? And we want our partners to plagiarize that script rather than writing from a place of wholeness.
Come on, niece. Come on.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Oh, so
I'm ready for your questions now.
No,
yes.
you ready. I see.
Yeah.
If your partner's most toxic trait is actually a perfect externalization of a shadow side you refuse to own, what specific part of yourself are you trying to break up with by leaving them?
You are trying to break up with the part of you that is unacceptable, that is shameful, that feels guilt, the part of you that may be envious or jealous, or maybe the part of you that may feel inferior. When someone shows you what inferiority looks like, you flee. This is part of the reason why we don't like people that seem needy, right? For most people, when they see neediness, they flee. Why is that? Because it reflects a part of you that is basically starving, that is in need. You don't want to see that, so you run from it. This is why we don't like beggars, right? We have sayings, beggars can't be choosers. No one wants to be the beggar. But you are, though.
Been begging.
You are emotionally, spiritually unhoused.
Come on.
If you will.
You're unhoused. Emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. I got more. Let's keep going. Let's get as many as we can. What if the friction you feel in this relationship isn't a sign of incompatibility, but a precise energetic frequency designed to grind away the ego you use to save face?
Absolutely. You can only grind away that ego, the thing that the mask that you're using to save space, by getting irritated, I feel. Right? Like that can only happen with you being triggered. If you're not triggered, I don't really think that is possible. That makes sense.
Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We're on fire tonight. Oh, the home run derby is going down. I'm throwing heat, and she's sending them to the fence. Let's get it.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Tired of being locked out of job opportunities and shut down by systemic racism? KBLA Talk 1580 stands with you in fighting for the rights of black workers, and we don't black down. The Los Angeles Black Workers Center is a dynamic alliance of workers, organized labor, community-based organizations, clergy, students, and scholars working collectively to improve the position of the black working class. The LA Black Workers Center takes a comprehensive approach to addressing the black jobs crisis. Their programs promote access to quality jobs, racial equity in hiring and retention, discrimination-free job sites, and they prepare black workers for employment in high-wage career track jobs. The LA Black Workers Center supports workers who need help protecting their rights on the job. They give workers access to quality jobs and remove systemic barriers to employment. And they are advocating for a fair deal for black workers in the new Los Angeles City Charter. To sign up for free career readiness training, get involved in organizing, or learn about union apprenticeship programs and trade registries, please visit lablackworkercenter.org. That's lablackworkercenter.org. Together, we can beat the black jobs crisis and build a more equitable Los Angeles. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
One of the final stages of my healing was coming into the realization that my husband is not mine. And let me explain what I mean, because obviously he belongs to me in the sense that he is my husband. He is my covenant partner. We have decided to do life together, but he is not my possession. I do not own him, nor do I control him. I don't get to customize him to fit me better, like he's a doll or an avatar. And because I don't own him, he ultimately can do whatever he wants. And because he also doesn't own me, I can do whatever I want in response to that. That realization is sobering, but it's also freeing, because a lot of us place our spouses in a role, and then we begin to only see them through the lens of that role. And so we take for granted when they do right by us because it's what they're supposed to do. It's what they promised. It's the bare minimum. But the truth is, no one is making them do that. Not you, not the marriage certificate, not even God. We chose our spouses as fully created, fully formed human beings who can choose selfishness or surrender every single day. So it is.
Come on, Sydney Raphael. She cooked. I love it. Let me get my niece back in here. Attila from Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Listen. Yo. What, you wilding on the clips too? What's happening? Give me
I got to do the best for my teal. Come on.
Yes. Give me your final summation on this topic. Just break it down
Lord.
for me. Your final summation.
Okay. Nah, I'ma stay. Are you? Should you? Why are you? Who are you? Answer those questions. Who are you without them? And I think the answer to that question will help you understand why you may be staying.
Wow. I love it.
Is leaving them akin to leaving yourself?
Ooh.
Have you already left yourself? Anyway, that's it.
I love it. I love it, girl. Hey, guess what you just did?
Houston in the building.
She brought Houston, Texas in the building. We appreciate my niece, man. She gave me a slapper of a topic. I love it. And me and Andy, we've been going at it. Andy, who you think won that, though? You think you what? Hey. All right, Andy. All right. I mean, come on. Heartbreak Hotel was the knockout blow. Oh, okay. Okay, Andy. What would your response be to Heartbreak Hotel? Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow that. I mean, I could follow it, but can you? You guys got to understand something, though, about this show. And I know it could be a little triggering from time to time, but it's important for you to know, if you won't have the deep conversations, the triggering conversations in your household, I'll have them here, and you can listen to them. But I'm just hoping you're taking something away from it, because I'm telling you, the world is a dumpster fire right now, and we need better relationships so we can have better coalitions, so we can have broader unity networks. If we're all suspicious of each other and not dealing with each other in a real honest way, in a healed way, I don't think any alliance that we have amongst ourselves will ever last. So, what you got for me, Andy? Andy think I'm scared of him. Oh, hey! Okay. So you're gonna get the Q dogs going. Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is a story of famous dog. For the dog that chases its tail.
I got you, Andy.
Will be busy. These are clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute, Andy. Hold on, Andy. I see you. Listen, anything George Clinton is gonna be crazy, but I get half a credit for that choice because I played George Clinton first, knee deep. You can't go back to my record crate and pull from my artist. I see what you did, Andy. That's why I'm coming here with it. Andy think he can... What you got for me, Andy? Hey! What you got for me? Oh! Okay, Andy. Ow! I see you, Andy. Okay, that's cool. Yup. Challenge. Okay, Andy, that's cool. Listen, Andy been trying to battle me for years. I gave him my whole playlist almost. And Andy gonna weaponize. I got something for you though, Andy. What you got? Andy, don't ever forget, man. My playlist is my co-host. Don't ever challenge me, Andy, in the playlist game. Listen, you guys already know what it is. It's been an amazing week of topics. And I'm just going to say this to you. I start the conversation. It's up to you to finish it. I know they're difficult talks, but we got to lean in, all right? We got to lean in. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, and I'll see you next week with another 4-piece. Holla!
There's nothing wrong with freaking all night long. Me and you, we need a groove. It feels good doing. Beat it up. Leave your cares behind. Let me try to find a spot that gets you hot. Let me do your
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump was inside the Supreme Court on Wednesday for oral arguments over birthright citizenship. White House correspondent and lawyer John Decker was there.
It was the first time that a sitting president has attended oral arguments at the Supreme Court, and it was surreal.
Decker says he wouldn't be surprised if the justices ruled